What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to share with you sort of a lifestyle diet program update that I recently have started. So if you saw my video 2 videos back titled I Got Fat, I basically mentioned that I was going to be trying to work with an online coach, and I'm so excited to announce that the person that I chose was Lynette Marie. She's a fellow YouTuber here. I've been a fan of her channel for years. She's an excellent personal trainer. I love everything she stands for about health and fitness and just lifestyle in general. So that is why I chose her. So by purchasing a coach, basically she gives me my workouts and my macros to hit. So if you are at all familiar with the fitness community or the social media world, you might have heard of counting macros or IIFYM. To be honest, I've heard of it. I've watched so many other YouTubers do it, but I was very, very scared to try it out. So basically, I'm here to tell you guys today what that program consists of and how I'm doing on it. So if you're interested to see how I am handling trying out counting out your macros, just keep watching. So when I say that I'm counting macros, you might not even know what a macro is or what that means. So I'm just gonna take this as a sort of base level learning video because I am still learning how to do this, and I just want to sort of share this process with you guys because I know I've already gotten like 70,000 questions from my mom. So I figured that it would be better to just make a video on it. So first off, what is a macro? So basically when you look at your food label, your nutrition label on the back of your food, you're gonna see a whole bunch of information. Macros are basically the big part of what make up our caloric intake. So you are gonna look at fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. Every single one of those 3 things make up the amount of calories in certain food. Every gram that you eat of fat equals 9 calories. Every gram of protein that you eat equals 4 calories, and every gram of carbohydrates that you eat also equals 4 calories. If you ever wonder where your calorie number comes up from, if you add those up and do the math, that's where you get that number. So when people say that they're tracking macros, like I'm saying right now, basically your coach will prescribe you a number of carbs, fat, and protein in grams that you're supposed to hit every single day. This program is really great because you can customize it per person, and also by adjusting your numbers according to your goal, it will help you reach that goal faster. If you want to gain weight, if you want to lose weight, if you even want to maintain weight, this program is great for that because it's specific to every single person. It's not some generic diet that you can find on Pinterest or something. Every single person's body is different, and the way that you find macros is completely customized to every single person, so my macros would not be the same as yours. How do you track them? How do you figure out which one you're supposed to eat when and how many you're supposed to eat all the time? And there is an easy way, but it does take some getting used to at first. So if you guys are familiar with the app MyFitnessPal, it's really, really great for keeping track of your food. MyFitnessPal is a great app to use because it keeps track of those numbers for you. So for instance, I ate breakfast this morning. I had a cinnamon raisin English muffin, 2 eggs, and 2 chicken apple sausage links. I'm gonna show you guys how I added those up and saw what the macros were for that meal. Here is the cinnamon raisin English muffins that I use. They're freaking delicious. Here you can go look at the nutrition label and you'll see total fat, your carbs, I'm trying to do this backwards, and your protein. Basically, when you use MyFitnessPal, there's a little sidebar where you can scan the food. You would just find the barcode and you would scan it, and it takes down the nutrition label and enters it all for you. First, my English muffin, then I scanned the 2 eggs that I use, and I also put in these chicken apple like sausage breakfast links. I only had 2 of them, so if you look at the serving size, it says that the serving is 3 links per serving. I only had 2, so when you put it in, you would say you had 2/3 of the serving. Serving is 3 and you only have 2. Simple math, people, that's 2/3 of a serving. The total macros for the English muffin, the scrambled eggs, and the sausage was 33 grams of carbs, 16 fat, and 23 grams of protein. So after you scan all those things, MyFitnessPal does all of the work for you. It adds up all of your carbs, your fats, and your proteins and keeps a daily log for you. Then at the end of the day, you can go back and see how close you were to reaching every single one of your carbs, fats, and proteins. So you should be conscious every meal that you're eating that you want to have a substantial amount of carbs and protein. Depending on your macros, that's what I'm aiming for. A little bit of fat with each meal. So right now, my macros starting out, I'm taking in 170 grams of carbs, 50 grams of fat, and 125 grams of protein. Again, those are my exact numbers. Please do not think that those are supposed to be for you. I told my coach my activity levels, my goals, my height, my weight. All those things can come into play when trying to figure out your macros. So that is just sort of the first video that I'm gonna make on counting macros for beginners because I am a total beginner. And to be be honest, I started on Monday and it's Friday right now, and I just feel like I'm getting the hang of it. So this first week has been a little bit challenging, sort of getting into the routine of scanning it and not just like munching on stuff, but that's also why it's great, because it makes you realize what you're putting into your body. It also makes sure that you're eating enough or not too much. So that's all the video is going to be for today, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, you found it informational. Please, please, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. That would be amazing. I really appreciate that. I will see you guys in the next one.